Just because you were raised in something doesn't mean it's the truth. I prayed and asked God what He wanted me to say, and He led me to 2 Kings chapter 8, verse 27. This verse says, "The king walked in the ways of the house of Ahab, not because he didn't know better, but because that's what he was surrounded by." In Hebrew, the word for walk means lifestyle, a pattern, a direction. Not one bad choice, a whole way of living. And here's the part that hits. He didn't become corrupt overnight. He was shaped by the system he stayed in. This is for anyone who grew up in dysfunction, addiction, emotional neglect, manipulation, poverty mindset, broken relationships, toxic family patterns, survival mode. Just because your family lived that way does not mean it's your inheritance. Just because you were raised in it does not mean you're called to die in it. Some systems are normal, but they are not healthy. Some traditions are familiar, but they are not the truth. Some environments feel like home, but they are not aligned with who God made you to be. And here's the hard truth. If you stay in a broken system long enough, you will start calling it normal. God is showing you that proximity shapes destiny. Not every family pattern is a calling. Not every environment is your assignment. Not every way you were raised in is the way you're meant to live. Breaking cycles is uncomfortable because you become the first one to say, "This ends with me." You're not dishonoring your past by choosing a different future. You're honoring what God is building in you now. This verse is God saying, you are allowed to outgrow what once raised you. You're allowed to walk out of systems that trained you to survive but never taught you to live. And just because something is familiar doesn't mean it's from God. You're not called to repeat what raised you if what raised you was misaligned. You're allowed to question systems. You're allowed to seek the truth. You're allowed to follow God even if no one around you does. And that's not betrayal, that's obedience. So ask yourself honestly, am I walking in what I was raised in, or am I ready to walk in what God is revealing to me now?